is. I had no doubts I would understand my own message. Welcome to the future! Out of my way!
Do not stand in my way!
One step closer to the end. So, what happened here? In your future? I've never seen space-time warped so much. After the core timeline split, Shadow Milk Cookie tried to become a god, creator of a new world. And in my future, he succeeded. I tried everything. Turned time back over and over again to prevent this from happening, but the outcome never changed. The timeline grew weaker and weaker until time couldn't be turned back any longer. Precisely. Each turn created more and more branches that had to be pruned, until the remaining timeline simply had no more energy left to sustain itself. I see. Though you came back to the past and egged Croissant Cookie on to go and investigate the split. Why? That allowed Shadow Milk Cookie to obtain a working time manipulator from her, and that core timeline was already too weak. No matter whether he infiltrated it or not, the outcome remained the same. Annihilation. Bringing the Soul Gem back proved to be too difficult. Each failed attempt had to be reverted, and each time, Shadow Milk Cookie tried to create new timelines. The greatest show in the world needs an audience! Each one an unthinkable violation of the temporal laws. His actions consumed by countless souls. He became more and more unstable. In the end, split and merged back together over and over again. This timeline became completely entangled in itself. There was no longer a future, only an endless space-time of chaos. The end of time! Yep, that is why I tried to go back to the past to prevent this future from happening. Look at it. There's nothing fun left to do, only chaos and entropy. But to make sure this future never arrives, cookies must grow stronger on their own. Without that, time manipulation. Look at Croissant Cookie. She's learned a trick or two. She might have even decided to become a director herself one day. She really should be thankful for that. It is time! Croissant Cookie is already changing the past. And perhaps, having witnessed the outcome firsthand soon, you will make sure the past I knew would have never existed. Of course, this future leaves a lot to be desired. Agreed! Soon, it will no longer have existed. Say your goodbyes while you can. After all, a future cannot be without a past. The same goes for me, our mission and destiny, right? To ensure the flow of time continues, I must travel across temporal space to meet and witness the demise of countless copies of myself. To treat each passing moment with care, for who knows when it will be my own turn to become extinct. Yes, the director's burden. At times, don't you just wish you could curl up in a remote time pocket where no one will ever find you instead of saving timelines from annihilation? Sometimes, I fear that my dough and mind will fail me sooner. Actually, I've seen futures where that happened. Indeed. There was even one who walked straight into a time pocket of their own accord. I've met many versions of myself, each one having reached their own end of time. But no matter what happens, protecting the world, seeing the flow of time is so much fun. Indeed, we are like two peas in a pod. Oh, I wish we could talk a bit longer. But there's simply no time left. There's nothing more untimely than farewells. And how many times were we reminded of that relativity? Good times always fly by too fast. That's why it's our job to make them count. Anything you wish to say before I leave? Although my moments are counted, make sure our others get to have some fun too, will you? I wish I could see what turn our story takes next. Oh, have no regrets. And no matter what future you see, enjoy yourself. Don't forget, your time belongs to you. All of it. After all, Mine was quite entertaining. I'm sure it was. Farewell! Goodbye, my other self. Goodbye. All right, give it a good snip. That's how this one ends. No regrets, huh? Well, time to hit the temporal road again. What's next? Perhaps I'll pay a visit to the one behind all this mess.